We're in today with the R9 290X. This is a 2013 video card with 2816 shaders from ASUS. It's got 4GB of VRAM, GDDR5 running at 1050 MHz on the core clock, 1350 MHz on the memory clock, 512 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7-6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads. This is a fantastic video card, but the best thing we can do is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Battlefield with 1440p and maximum details. It's got nearly 400 watts of consumption with this video card. Very interesting performance from this. I got 2.3 GB of VRAM allocated, and in this case it's working really nice with the video card. 70 FPS on this resolution, on this quality, everything is good on this. I got 6.2 GB of system RAM utilized, virtual memory 11 GB, 80-90 FPS here. It's good on average because it's working with this video card. Hopefully it's going to work in the future with Crossfire, and that is going to be the most important thing. Crossfire for this video card is going to be bananas, but that's why I come into this game, because I want to see it running with this first. 67 degrees. I put MX4 thermal paste on this because it was stone cold. I think I managed to put a b-roll there at the beginning. It was a freaking stone video card. I did a test run with the video card with that thermal paste, with that cement, and it was around 72-74 degrees, and I was like very impressed that that cement managed to do that temperature. Regardless, the video card is doing fantastic with 1440p. Quality wise, everything is good here. System is not being utilized. 10-15% load on the CPU is not too much. It's okay, you know, it's a decent performance from this, and I like it. Maximum load on the video card's core, 67 degrees. So if that thermal paste is holding, that means it's a decent amount of thermal paste that I put, and the quality on the thermal paste is fantastic with this. This is ideal for this video card. So is it worth putting MX6? No, because this thermal paste managed to do the job. So definitely love this. How about if we're playing Fortnite with this video card on 1440p with performance mode? I got everything turned on, mesh, view distance, texture on maximum, but it's performance mode in order to get some FPS. If I leave it on DirectX 11, I'm gonna butcher the whole performance, but in this case you can actually see it looks okay. Even like this, it's doing the job. I got 2.2 GB of VRAM allocated and 900 processed. It's holding okay-ish theoretically. Look at 69 degrees, 68 degrees in this case with 100% load. It's there. It's almost there with this performance. In a way, I freaking love this performance that is done with this, but at the same time, I want to see the video card utilized a little more. But it's averaging over 100 FPS, 150, and it is doing it with 68, 69 degrees. This is a very old video card, but in this situation, you can see that it is possible to set up the game. I'm on 1440p with this in Fortnite, and still can say nothing bad about it. I played previously the other game and managed to see it was holding okay. So in this case, Fortnite, it's very adequate. The VRAM is not being allocated too much. The only thing I can look at is for the system. The system doesn't have too much system RAM utilized here. I got only 10 GB of system RAM utilized, and I seen this as committed charge in MS Afterburner. And I said, what is committed charge? Well, it's virtual memory. I mean, a page file plus system RAM that is being added is a virtual memory. All right, I understand. Okay, makes sense now. So yeah, I'll take it. You know, I'll take this as a good example how to use this. Do come down with your sword. Oh, no. Have a drink. Seriously, come down. If we're jumping in GTA 5 Enhanced Edition with this video card, because I need the CPU to run as good as possible. I don't need any problems from this game to have with the CPU. So I entered this game. I put everything on normal details with 100% render scale. It's got some fiddling there if you're interested. But I activated FSR 3 with performance in order to see if I can get as many FPS as possible. The more FPS FPS I get, the more the video card is gonna give, the more it's gonna allocate on the VRAM. 3.8 gig of VRAM allocated and 2.5 process. So the GPU itself is doing the job. There is no problem in this situation. If you're interested on playing online with this, it's capable of delivering some nice entertainment. I got 2.5 process, like I said, 64 degrees in this occasion with the video card with 100% load on the video card. Very surprising. This is the right temperature, maybe because the ambient temperature is much better now. I got 12 gig of system RAM utilized in this case, and the virtual memory here in this case, look at this, 20 gig of virtual memory. Holy smoke, it's utilizing. GTA 5 is taking this computer for a run. In this case, the CPU doesn't have a problem, 30% load maximum, 27, 25 in some cases is good, sometimes it's more. It's okay on the CPU side with this. I don't have any problems. 96 FPS on average, I will call it a win. And based on the wattage that I have here, GTA 5 Enhanced Edition with this video card is still cool. The only thing I want to see how it's performing here in the club and in the casino. Look at that, 60 FPS. It's being utilized, the video card. It's loading up. I think this is a CPU problem, not a GPU problem, because until now you managed to see that the GPU was doing quite well. All right. Or he almost won the card. Look at that. All right, don't give me the card. I don't want that card, seriously. Don't. No, 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 no! Grand Theft Stutter in this situation with 1440p and maximum details. Well, it does stutter, look at it. I like the performance this video card is offering here, but I need to be careful on the settings. I had better performance in GTA 5 than the Grand Theft Stutter here. It's doing exactly what I want. GTA Stutter apparently on 1440p with maximum detail does the job. 2 gig of VRAM allocated to 1 gig of VRAM processed. I got 9.1 gig of system RAM utilized from the computer and barely 20% load from the CPU. Now, I mean, the CPU itself doesn't have any problems, but I got 49 degrees in this case. I think there is a difference here with the CPU and the GPU, because it makes no sense why it's stuttering like this. Page file is nearly 15 gig. Seriously, with the memory, you know, virtual memory apparently is filling up. I was actually surprised in GTA 5 how much it managed to do. But the average performance in GTA 4 here with this, it's kind of good. 74 FPS, it's ideal. Do I want to play GTA 4 like this? It's possible, but it's 1440p with maximum details. Ideal would be to put maybe a little lower details and maybe lower resolution and use VSync in order to stabilize this. Without VSync, I think I'm gonna have a lot of problems because it's very volatile, but all in all, you can see based on the spikes, it will help. Wattage consumption is good. I don't have 400 watts consumption considering this video card. It's almost there. It's almost giving me 400 watts. I think that if you reach 30-40% load with the CPU loaded, I think you're gonna pass 400 watts, and you need like what, 700-800 watts power supply in order to give this computer what it needs. It's a very interesting video card, and the only thing I'm happy is that MX4 is doing the job in this case with 65 degrees. We are jumping with 1440p and medium details in War Thunder. How is going to hold? Because if I go on a preset, I actually want to try if it's going on high details. In the menu, I put high details and it puts anisotropy filtering on X8, and I was like, oh no, I just want to keep it as a profile so I can see how it's performing. So medium details, apparently it's working. Actually, let's try, because I'm actually curious what's going on. So it's DirectX 12. This is very important for the video card. DirectX 12, and as a preset, let's go to high details. Maybe you can actually work. I'm curious if it's working in the menu. Why it's working? Oh, it's working, yes. Can we go on maximum? Got maximum presets. Let's try. Yeah, sometimes you just have to quit where you're ahead. 12 or 20 FPS. No, that's too much. So it's working with high details. I got 60 FPS. All right, 3 gig of VRAM, 2.3 processed. This is good. Maximum core load, and hopefully it's going to hold in this situation. All right, let's go a little in the battle and see how it's going to hold there. And maybe we can actually shoot somebody. I got 10.8 gig of system RAM utilized here, 10% load on the CPU. What the heck is going on? With this amount of load, this amount of performance, you're giving me only 10% load on the CPU. All right, this is interesting. To see 60 FPS with this resolution and this quality, I would say this is a big W for the video card. It's only utilized 3.1 gig of VRAM allocation, 2.3 gig of VRAM process. This is not good. This is is fantastic performance from this. We can go in the air with the plane. Let's go, 2 seconds. Yes, look at that in the air. 52 FPS, 51. Let's do a reset and see how much it's gonna hold. I got 3.3 gig of VRAM utilized here. Barely hold here, managed to hit him. 2.4 gig of VRAM processed. Come on, break the plane. That's it. Aircraft destroyed. Whoa, boy! Can actually see he's doing the job in the air. The 60 FPS is plausible here. There is some adjustment that needs to be done here in order to get the right FPS. That's it. 1440p, low details in Counter-Strike. Maybe it's gonna give me hundreds of FPS. This is the question that I have for the video card. Can I use this video card to enter Counter-Strike with a high resolution, with low details, without fidelity FX or performance upscaling, and see if I can get nice constant FPS. This is the most important thing, because if the video card can deliver that FPS, I can say, you know what, light games, competitive games, I can use this video card with a HDMI or a display port and put it to a cheap high performance monitor, and I can have a very competitive PC, you know, with light hardware, with light games, but I mean, it's not light because it's got 2-pin connectors, one 8-pin and one 6-pin connector, and it's eating 350 watts now. You understand the idea. It's a very cheap video card that you can acquire, and you can get nice FPS if you are on the budget. So it's very important to understand there's other systems in which you can invest, you know, not you don't have to buy a brand new video card. Oh, look at that drop, look at the spikes. Oh man, 39 FPS on minimal is not okay, yet alone 3 FPS on 1%. I like this. I like how it's working in Counter-Strike. You can actually see it's doing a freaking nice job. So overall performance is good, but I have to take a look and see 350 watts consumption because I wanted as many FPS as possible. Let's say I stop at 100 FPS, I will be much better in that case. Look at him. No, kill him. Kill him. This is kind of good to see this video card running like this. There is hope if I want competitive FPS. I went in Fortnite, I won the game. I can play Counter-Strike, I can get better here. You know, but I have 144 FPS. Maybe I can do it like in all Counter-Strike, lower the resolution, put as many FPS as possible, you know, and win the game, and that's it. This is the only thing that matters. I got legacy GPU deactivated. That means I got all the texture here. Everything is on high. 1440p theoretically, no? Let's apply this. Look at that, 65 FPS with 1440p with maximum details. I mean, maximum high quality in this case. This game is banana. I come here with performance mode, but in this case, I want to see how it's running with maximum details. I want to see if I can load up that VRAM. All right, let's see what we got here in online in the lobby with a lot of people. Still holding 60 FPS. 3.8 gig of VRAM is good. Allows me to play the game. Why dip? Oh man, somebody managed to destroy me really well. Look at him. I'm helping. I only have one more wheel. I like this game, how it's utilizing the VRAM at maximum. 100% load on the core, 67 degrees on the GPU score, 407 watts, 404. It's being utilized in this case. So I will say Crossout is using this computer and this video card at maximum. There is nothing to complain here because, yeah, it does the job. It's like a religion now to enter this game to see how they are running with newish video cards. I mean, newish video cards. Wait, there is 5 years difference between this game and this video card. So theoretically, 1440p with maximum details. 30 FPS. One day I'll come here with the second one, maybe. I want to see how it's running. If it's working with Crossfire, I will definitely want to see if it's holding 60 FPS. But with one video card, look at this, 36 FPS, 23 minimal and 22 1%. This is not ideal, you know, for this video card, but the quality is spot on, you know, this resolution, this quality, 100% load on the video card score, 1.5 gig of VRAM allocated and 1.3 process. So it's not utilized on the VRAM side. It doesn't utilize the texture, you know, the texture doesn't fill up the VRAM, but you can see that at maximum core speed you can get only this amount of FPS. So ideal will be to have a secondary one or a dual BGA R9 in order to get more FPS. So 30 FPS, that will become 60 FPS if you had 2 cores, 2 power, double the power, you know. Yeah, very interesting performance from this S.T.A.L.K.E.R, not going to lie, but this is exactly how much it's pushing. If I want to distress this, I'm gonna put it to 1080p and maybe take DirectX 10 enhanced light, and I will put it to normal enhanced light, and it will be over 100 FPS. But at maximum with this, you get this amount of FPS. It's not bad. It just makes my video card small. Seriously. Yeah, it's poor video card, seriously, poor video card. But it's got options, you know, that's it. It's got options for me to select in order to make this video card work with this game. So all titles are very adjustable, you know, but yeah, I like it. Very interesting video card. I like this ASUS model. It did exactly what I want, you know, considering I got a really cheap this video card. I would say most of the time you will end up with a dodgy video card, especially because this one came with a broken fan, you know. So I got it. I think nobody wanted it, but I took the bait. I changed the fan, and apparently it's working really nice. I like this. I like this type of repair, you know, for a video card. If you can find something like this, it's worth it. You have to consider that this video card is 4 GB of VRAM. It's got nice bus width, you know, 512 bits bus width. That's fantastic. DirectX 12 support. Ideal would be to go with Nimes or different type of drivers. First one that I tested, it shows me S91 or something. It's a fireproof model driver, and I didn't know what to do with that. I was thinking to make a joke, you know, to look at the driver, look at the video card, look at the driver, look at the, just put the normal drivers here. This is the professional one, and I'm interested to keep this driver in order to see if I can put another R9 like this, and maybe I can get a Crossfire. But it all depends if it's working. It's a very interesting idea of this video card. They got 4 GB of VRAM. There's a lot of games that I don't need more than 4 GB of VRAM. You managed to see today with 1440p, the video card was just chewing everything, and I was like very entertained about the games. If you're interested on building a cheap computer, you start with the main board, you upgrade the CPU, and you leave the video card at the end, and you can find something like this really cheap. You will see that this one can serve you well too. I like them, I recommend them, and if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, smack that like button if you are already, and I will see you very soon.